we will discuss about the DB refresh. So DB refresh activities. DB refresh activities. So this is one of the topic. Normally, rare cases we will perform maybe yearly once. So we have to perform the DB refresh. So DB refresh. What is the DB refresh here? DB refresh. So normally why we have to perform DB refresh means taking the production backup and restoring it on the one of the non-production systems, one of the non-prod systems here. Why? Because in the production we have the transactional data is available. This is the development, this is the quality, and this is the production. The configuration is same in the development, quality, and the production system here, right? So here developments, all the developments will happen. They will move the changes to the quality system. Then from here they will perform the changes to the production system here, right? The changes will go from the development to quality, and the quality to the production system here, the quality to production system here. But the transactional data is available only on the production system here. Why? Because all the users will log into the production systems. They do the transactions here. They do the transactions here. So that is the reason. So, but here there is no data. Here there is no data. For the successful testing purpose, for the successful testing purpose, we have to do the refresh from, take the backup of the production, then we have to restore it on the quality system here, so that, so here all the data will come. The only thing is when you are doing the backup and restore activity, all the data will be gone in the quality system here, right? All the production data, whatever the production data is there, as is will be restored on the quality system here. So but they are thus we need, but we need to retain the some configuration of the quality systems, quality system configuration. We need to retain it here. So means after that we need to do the reconfigurations. So what are those configurations? Then how to do the backup and restore, that we know, backup and restore procedures, right? Taking the backup and doing the restore, restore on the target system, that we know, right? Using the backup, that we know. So but only thing is the pre-steps, the pre-preparation steps, how to perform it here, backup and restore activities. Pre-steps. Why? Because pre-steps you need to perform it. Why? Because when you are taking the backup of the production system, all the data will come, including the configurations and the users data system. Entire system backup will be you are taking when you are doing the restore. Then entire production data, production settings, production users, production configurations, everything will come to the quality. But quality users passwords different, RFC destinations are different, RFC quality different set configuration is different. Then in this case we need to retain the same configuration of the production. Only data we required, transactional data, but configuration also will come. In that case we need to retain the configuration after the restore is completed. So that's why we have the pre-steps, we have to perform it perfectly. Then post steps also we have to perform correctly here, right? Pre-steps and post steps we have to perform correctly in the systems here. That's the main thing here. So refresh, so it contains the three main procedures here. One is the pre-steps, we need to perform the pre-steps here, and the pre-steps on the, so pre-steps on the your quality system. Quality system means target system, right? This is the source, we are taking the source backup and restoring it on the target, quality target, right? So I can say like pre-steps on the target, and so back, and then restore activity, restore we have to take it out here. Then the third one is called the post steps here. Third one is called the post steps here. Post steps we have to do it here, right? Post steps here, that we have to take care of that part here. Post steps here, post refresh steps here. So post refresh steps which we have to perform it here. The pre, restore, refresh steps we have to perform it on the post refresh steps on the target side only here, right? Source we are not touching anything in the only backups we are taking here. Then, so let's talk about the pre-steps, known pre-steps here. What are the pre-steps which we have to take it out here? Common pre-steps here, right? So pre-steps here. Pre-steps like here, the main thing is like here, we need to export the UMR, user master records. UMR, user master data, you have to export it here. So why? Because so quality users are different, production users are different, or their passwords roles are different here. In that case, when you are restoring the production to quality, the product quality data will come, right? So that's the reason we need to do the this restore activities here, right? Export the UMR, user master data, export the UMR, user master data here, right? In that case, what we can do exporting. So go to the SCC8, select the SAP underscore user profile for exporting the user master data, right? SAP level. These all are the SAP level activities we have to do it. So normally these are the manual activities we have to take care each and every refresh here. But especially some companies, they will follow the some of the automation scripts to export the tables and everything, right? Exporting the some of the tables. Why? Because these are the common steps, right? So this will be stored into the some of the tables definitely. So then they will take the backup of the so those tables, so that so configuration will be backed up, and after that again they will execute the script and that will be imported, right? So the pre steps and the post steps also we can automate it by using the scripts, some commands, tools that we can do that one here, right? So pre steps, export the user master records, export the user master records here, right? That is called the, so once that is done, then create transport of copies, TOC, create TOC, then so transport of copies, then export all RFC tables, RFC destination tables. SAP level, we have to do this one here, right? One transport of copies we have to create in the SE09 R01, R09, R010, then create the transport of copies, then add the all the tables and export it. Because all the transport destinations are different here. So all the transport destinations are different here. All the transport destinations are different here, right? That is the someone asking the meeting invite still. Okay, export the UMR, create the transport of copies, export all the RFC tables. So then after that, these are the main thing here. Then next thing is the so sometimes we may have to take the screen captures of screenshot. So maybe if you want to take the license, take the backup of the license also here. Take the so backup of license, or take the screen capture of the license in the yes license, or use the script to export the license also here. So sometimes we may have to use the script to export the thing, or manually we have to do the so this restore activities here. Take the backup of the license, yes license transaction code here. Then the next thing is like a once the export of this one is done, then smlg, then RG12, then SM61 screenshots. So W20, W21, and the screenshots because the all are the configurations only. SMLG, RG12, SM61, W20, W21, and so we have to and some other transaction codes like yeah SMQR. Why? Because after that we need to revert back it SMQR, SMQS, and what other configurations, if any, SP, any table entries, if any, custom tables, any custom tables, so that we need to take the backup, we can take the custom tables backup here. So it depends upon the company. Some customer custom tables, they will use it, the table entries, we have to take the backups here, right? So then 2021 SMQR, SMQS, queues related information, IDOCS,
B
partner profile metadata, and DB13 calendar related details like what jobs scheduled and everything in case of, and DBC or DBCO and DBA cockpit, DBA cockpit. So in case of not required, but DBCO, DBCO, and what?
BD54.
Yeah, yeah, BDS, right? BD54 for the logical systems.
That's
And you can also take the backup of the, so take the backup of profiles, OS level profiles and sec directory, that you can take the backups here. And yes, export of yes, trust SSO to certificates. I mean to say certificates. Then SPAD, the printers export, printers, because so printers definition, printer host names are different in the source and target, like production, and here all the production data will come and will override on the quality. So the quality printers are gone, then again you need to do the import, then that's the reason, so we have to take the printers exports, then license printers, these things. And yeah, general configuration related, all the transactions related screenshots we have to take it out. All the screenshots we have to take it out. We have to capture it. Basically, we need to capture the all the things here, all the screenshots and everything. We have to capture it here, right? So that's the reason here, right? So okay, that's the one thing. And what other things we can think here? DB refresh, three steps. What certificates, profiles, sec directory, security related directories here, and what other things. So just checking the some other configurations as well. So mainly pre-steps are important here. Mainly pre-steps. Yeah, client settings also important here. Client settings. So client settings in SEC4, client settings here. In SEC4, the client settings we have to take it out, and the system change options you have to take it out here. And also you need to take the STMS, so screen STMS, so routes and configuration. Also you need to take the screen captures domain. So because it will be override after that, so we need to take the screen captures of these things here, profiles and sec directory, printers, client settings, STMS, and yeah, these are the general pre-steps we have to take before we do the restore on the quality systems here, right? Quality systems here. So so in that case, we need to log into the systems. Suppose example here we'll do the some pre-steps on the any one of the system here. Okay, just go to the SE01 transaction code. So SE01, or first take the user master records, SEC8, SEC8. People are joining 15 minutes late and they are saying that last 10 minutes I'm in the waiting in the lobby. As soon as person is coming to here, I'm admitting into the so meeting. Okay, that's fine. So select the profile, the target system. So which system? So then you can say it here. Then schedule as a background job. Then export the user master records. Export the user master records here. So then once that is export is done, so then why? Because all the users, whatever the users with their passwords and the roles will be exported. When you do the production restore, all the production entries will come into the quality. Then in this case, quality users will not able to log in with their users and passwords and roles. That is the case. We need to do the exports. Then click on the create and the transport of copies. Click on the OK button. Then here we can create the transport of copies. Transport of copies is mainly for the refresh time only. We will use it here, right? So here export of RFC tables, export of RFC tables here, right? So RFC tables export, we have to take it out here. So in that case, there are the some RFC tables we have that like R3TR and TABU, the tables details we have to add it here. Then RFC DES. RFC DES. Okay. So here we need to table keys star means all the entries we need to take it out here, right? So then go back. Then we need to target objects you are adding here. So R3TR, EABU, and RFC DES, RFC doc. Enter the key star all the entries. Then same, there are the four tables are there RFC related. So TABU, RFC, ATT, attribute, ATT, RFC, 3, B. Okay, only B. Yes, only heavy. Okay, star. So then, so there is a one more table. That table also we need to add into the transport list. I will send you the pre-steps and the post-steps and the restore related document so that you will get idea, right? So like there is a one more document, this docu, I think, RFC docu. No, okay, R3 clear. Okay, RFC desktop. Okay, nothing. So there is a one more tier. That tier also we have to add it for the RFC destination. Then go back and so release the transport request. So why? Because so once you release it, this for these tables, all the tables related means in SM59, whatever the connectivity, whatever the destinations we have, all the destinations you can. So you are going to export it. So if you need to have to export it, if you import it, all the destinations will come like a as is. All the destinations will come. So that's the reason you need to export the destinations and everything here, right? RFCTS dog and also you need to export the printers as well here. Printer devices here. Go to the here utilities devices, then export the devices here. That from the export configuration, export the devices here, right? It will export to the local file systems here. And also you need to also export the yes trust SSO2 configuration also here. Whatever the certificates you have, everything you can just do the here, export the destinations. That is also you can perform it here. Then so maybe yes, you can also export the STMS transport history moment to because later if you want to confirm, so you can also export the transport configuration you can perform it here, STMS, right? So I think STMS is not configured here, not sure. So but here you can take the STMS import history, you can take it out here. Then SMLG screenshots. So take the screenshot of the SMLG configurations and RG12 configuration screenshots, and you can also do the configuration of the SMLG RG12, then SM61 background job server groups configuration here if any. So why? Because here production there may be different settings and quality may be different settings here. All the production entries will come. You need to check this part here, right? And also the BD54 logical system things here, logical system. So this logical system entries also you need to take the backup, right? Or take the screen capture or backups, whatever it may be, you can take it out here. Then SEC for client settings also you can take it out here. What is the current client settings here? Is it modifiable or not modifiable? So that information you can take it out here, right? And also you can also SE03 system settings also you can take it out here, system settings. So system settings, system change option also you can take it out here, right? So whatever the possible configuration we have, all the configurations we have to take it out. Possible configurations we need to take care that part. Possible configurations we have to take care on this area, right? So these all are the some general things which we have to take care. But some customers, there are the some other entries also. There are the different entries, different tables backup also we have to take it out here. So then suppose of custom tables and everything, some entries, that entries also you need to take care. Suppose example HTTP URL log table. This table entry also. So, but here we don't have. So, like that, we need to take care of the parts. Here we need to take care of the parts of the this one here, right? So that is the so that is the that is the refresh free steps. Okay, then once the free steps are completed, take the backup of the your quality, your target system, as well as the you need to take the backup of the quality system also here. For safer side, take the backup of the quality as well here. So STMS import history, that is also you need to take the STMS import history, we need to take the back. And so that is the and yes, and backups, and like to take the backup of production and quality systems as well. So why we have to take the quality system means we sometimes after the restore, only after the restore we need to do the restore. After restore we have to perform the any thing like something is happened, we need to roll back the system back to the previous status and earlier status here. So that time we have to use the this option, we can use it here, this option we can use it here. That is the main thing here. Okay, so this option we can use it here. That's why take the backup of the quality. And the production system is production backup and restore it on the quality systems here. Right. So like that, we need to perform the here. That restore part, as backup restore time, we discussed about the restore part. So let's see once again the HANA database restore part that we know. So let me check whether the HANA DB is up and running or okay. Okay, so this is the one. So okay, database is up and running. Then launch the HANA Studio. Okay, so in case of you have some issues with the HANA Studio, so sometimes what happens, you may see this kind of symptoms, blank screen. So you see something, why? Because it's a HANA Studio means there is a plips, multiple sections are there. So sometimes, unfortunately, if you click somewhere, everything is gone. So then how can I get back my HANA Studio to the previous status means? So there is a Windows perspective, then reset perspective, then your HANA Studio will back to the normal status here. Okay. So here using the system DB, so we can do the using the system DB, we can do the restore of the backups. Right. So first of all, we need to check the backup of the production. Right. So you can check it out the you can see so you can see the backup last backup happened on the yesterday, right? So this is the quality backup existing system backups we have, right? So check the tenant also. Tenant is the main thing here. Tenant is the main backups here. Why? Because all the data resides tenant only. Tenant we have to do the restore, right? So then take the backups. So take the backup. Suppose like we have the suppose example. Okay. So then what we have to do for the restore, right click and here backups we know, right click and backup of the database, backup of the tenant database or required system database, take it out and move the backup files to the target. Then we can do the recover the tenant database, select the tenant database. Then yeah, so we should use the recover to the specific data backup. Why? Because specific data backup which we got from the production, right? So that specific data backup you need to choose it. Then recover the without catalog. Then where is the backup files are located? Where you kept the backup files which you copied from the production to quality system here. That location you need to keep it here and prefix up the backup and click on the next button. So prefix up the next button you need to keep it here. Then so just click on the OK button. So then click on the finish button. So database will be offline for the recovery.
So before performing this recovery, we have to stop the DB and
No,
application.
database stop is not required. System will itself will stop it. If SAP application is running, right, you need to stop the SAP applications.
Okay, sir.
So SAP applications means, I take stop SAP commands or MMC so that we can use it to stop the things here. That's what possible that we can use it here. Okay. So that's possible. That's we can take care of that part here. So right click and stop and start. So that because database is getting restarted during this time. So you need to restore you need to take the backup of the systems as well here. So recovery of the database is done. Okay, so done. So just if it is a small database, it is with a minutes, it will be completed. If it is the terabytes of data, it will take 20 minutes, 30 minutes to complete the recovery. So like that, the recovery will take time. This recovery part we know. So that we have done it here. So now the thing is here, the main thing is here post refresh steps. Recovery is done. So now the database of the production and quality same. Why? Because production backup you have restored it and the quality both are same here, right? So then what you can do here now, do the restore. Restore is done. Now post refresh activities here. So that is the very important post refresh activities here. So the post refresh steps. So what are the post refresh steps which we have to take it out here? So one is like a before we start the SAP. So make sure you reset the user master HDB user store list. Why? Because so Here, the production users will come at DB level as well here. So reset HDB user store list at OS level, with OS level. So this is one of the important step here. After the restore is completed, database level. So there is a HDB user store list. HDB user store the store list. So here we will see the some different entries, production entries and everything here. So you need to delete the keys and add the keys here, right? So HDB user store space add and the host name, key name like key one, then host name, suppose like example KPS4 HANA and the port number 3 instance number, port number, and so you have the user SAP above 1 colon, so no password, so that passwords you need to set. So right, so then so whatever the password you can set it out, the key will be generated in the here, that will be stored into the user store list here, right? So then again you can execute the user store list here. The key is created again here. The key is created again here, right? So it got generated. So then that time SAP can able to connect to the database. Until then, SAP cannot able to connect to the database here. That's the reason. So we have checked this point here. So then, so make the so as soon as you start the SAP, as soon as you start the SAP database, SAP, then immediately all the production jobs will be executed on the quality system, which is a which is a dangerous option here. Then what you have to do, make the BTC work process to zero in profile. In profile, then start SAP. You can start the SAP. Once the SAP started, SAP will start with the without any background work process. Why? Because as soon as the background work process are there, immediately all the production jobs will be executed. So there will it will be production data will be so something will happen. So to avoid that kind of noise, we need to immediately suspend the so all the start SAP. So before starting the SAP, apply the license. Apply license. Maybe license apply means you need to enable the SAP star, enable SAP star, enable SAP star user, enable SAP star user. Then with the 000 client SAP star, you will log in, then apply the license using S license transaction code and everything here, SAP level. Then you can log into the SAP login, start SAP. Okay, that's fine. So yeah, start SAP. Then so log into SAP, and so suspend all BTC jobs using the report BTC TRNS1. Using this report, we need to suspend the all the BTC jobs. We have to suspend it here, right? So then after that, after that, then so again stop SAP, then enable revert BTC work process to original value. What is the original value? Original value, and perform the remaining steps. Remaining steps means import user master record UMR, like using the SEC7 client import, we can perform it here. Then import RFC destinations, RFC destination table. TR transport is there, right? You can import here. Then reconfigure. So import certificates, yes, trust certificates, right? Then so import printers, production printers will come, delete, and they can import the production, this all the printers here. All those things you need to reconfigure it here. Then what we can do, the next one, import the printers, import the certificate, transports, UMR, revert the, so then reconfigure, reconfigure SMLG, pre steps, whatever you have done, RG12, then SM61, then RG10 profiles, import the profiles here, import profiles, then SM61, then change the client settings changes, maybe last also we can do client settings changes and system and BD64, BD54 changes, maybe operational modes also you can check it out. So whatever the possible options, everything you can do the all the post steps, operational modes, just reconfigure it production. Then ST03N, it's very important. ST03N. So delete production workload history, workload history content, then so release the standard jobs of the here, then release the jobs here, release the jobs of the systems here. This what we have to perform it in the as part of the post refresh steps here. As part of the post refresh steps, these things we have to perform it here. Then so release standard jobs and queues. So queues SMQR, then SMQS, and delete SMQ1 entries, SMQ2 entries, SM58 entries, and delete SM13 field update records. Why? Because it's come from production. You don't require in the quality system. So delete each and everything. Certificates that you have done it, printers you have done it. Then so SL, then delete the any config SLG2, delete the application log configurations and every application logs. Then SP12, check the spool consistency, the spool, then you can check it out, the spool consistency, you can delete it. Then uh, SOST outbound entries, you can delete it. Finally you can execute the BDLS conversion, you can execute it in case of your production quality, the schemas, logical systems are different, then you can execute the BDLS conversion. Otherwise, no need to perform the BDLS conversion here. This is the logical system conversion. This is one of the long running steps. So remaining steps and all, it's a commonly it will be executed. Only the BDLS will take time. BDLS will do the conversion actually. So why? Because production, when you copy the data, when you restore it, all the production logical systems will come in the table level, right? So then in this case, so but quality logical system is different, quality QAS CLNT, that one, right? In that case you need to do the convert, that one you need to convert that entries here using the BDLS here, right? BDLS, using the BDLS, so you can perform the configuration, production CL and the suppose like whatever, then quality, the logical system entries you need to convert it. For each and every table we have to convert it. Otherwise just you can give the star and star, all the tables entries will be converted to the old logical system, to the new logical systems, it will be converted here. That's what it will happen it here. So that is the, so the main thing here, the post refresh steps. These are all the post refresh steps. SOST entries, they are the number of entries in the production. Those entries you need to do the configurations. And also SCOT production, the SCOT is enabled, the quality should be disabled status some companies, so then you need to disable the SCOT means the emails configurations and everything, so that you need to disable it here. So like that, there are the post refresh steps we have to perform it in the systems, right? So these steps, so definitely in the interview point of time they may ask you sometimes, can you tell me the pre and post refresh steps here, can you tell me the refresh procedures? So like that, then you need to explain about all these steps and everything. Okay, that is the main thing, you need to explain the all the steps one by one, one by one. So in case one or the order is missed, fine, but carefully you need to tell some of the things here. Okay, at least, yeah, I explained here, I maintained the 25 steps. If you tell 10 to 15 steps, that's well enough. Why? Because it's not easy to remember, but so but if you remember it, it's very well and enough. Okay, these are the DB refresh steps. So only thing is here you need to how to do the restore and how to take the backup and restore. That HANA Studio we already discussed in the backup restore part. Take the backup and restore it on the different system. So not only same system. So the restore normally earlier we performed on the same system to same system, but we can also use the same backup. We can restore it on the different SID also. Different SID also we can do the restore. So that is also possible. That's why the option which we have to select is called the so backup. The particular backup we need to select it. The particular backup. This last option you need to choose it. That's the main thing. Okay. Any questions, anyone?
So that the import whatever we will do in post activity. So for the TOC whatever we have taken, we will import that in STMS.
Right.
Okay.
Yeah, through STMS only. Each and everything will create the transport request, right? So that TOC we have to import into the RFs, the transport request. But and you need to take a note of the transport request number. When you are doing the export, the request number you need to. That's why you need to get one word pad in the word. You need to maintain all these steps. So then post steps you will cross check each and everything. I will share the document. So there the refresh documents are there so that we can go through it and what about the mistakes. Okay.
Okay, sir. Thank you.
Any questions, anyone? So